All right, folks, we continue our post-election analysis, talking to with our Wisdom of the Elders segment. And so we had Reverend Jackson on Monday, Clarence Jones, MLK's attorney on Tuesday, joining us today, civil rights activist, comedian, Dick Gregory. How you doing, my brother?
I'm fantastic, having fun.
Absolutely.
Feel good.
This path forward. This path forward. Folks are apoplectic, upset, mad, angry.
Anytime you vote for the lesser of the two evils, you evil yourself. That's how Hitler came to power. Okay? We don't see that. But you got to be evil. Here's a guy who rapes a woman once a month, another guy rapes a woman once a day, and you got to pick one to babysat for you. You're evil. And that's what America, that's how Hitler came to power. See, few people know Hitler won that election by 288 votes. Okay? And almost wiped the world out. So you can get by with that with the church, but you can't get by with that with the universe that made the moon, the sun, and the stars. And that's where we are.
You got people who are concerned in terms of where do we go from here.
You don't go nowhere. It's not your business. That's your business. If you ever saw Trump's television shows, brilliant. So how you get so stupid all at once? If I went to apply for a job collecting garbage, they would ask me to bring in my last year's tax return. You don't have a president, you don't have to bring his in, and y'all tolerate it and don't know where it's going? That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
What do you say to that activist, to that young person, to that elder who's saying, okay, what do I do for the next 4 years?
You can do nothing. You're not going to make 4 years. This country won't make 4 years. It's over.
Now, when you say it's over, what does that mean?
It means decline. The Romans, the Greeks, the Egyptians, all of them fell. Okay? All of them fell. You see it.
So what should we do? Because Jim over here talks about the resistance.
Please.
They had a resistance with even going against Hitler.
Please. The Jews didn't know what Hitler was doing. Okay? Our problem is we think we're part of this government, and you're not.
Yes, sir.
We want to take the Democrats and Republicans, but when Condoleezza Rice came in, she had more PhDs than the whole administration had, and they called her Condi. They never called Madam Maddie. See, there's a soda pop darker than her called Dr. Pepper. If you go get one, you better call it by its title, or they give you a chili pepper. That's what it's about.
You look at the people who he's already putting on his transition team, and it's amazing to me watching mainstream media lose their mind. Oh my goodness, and I'm sitting there going, he made it clear what he said during the campaign, what he was going to do. Why y'all acting shocked now?
Yeah, but my mother was the same way. She went to the doctor and she said, if you find cancer, don't tell me. That's what white Americans do. If you find it, don't tell me. They didn't just get like that all at once. You got high school students marching, The question needs to be asked, how y'all leave school with no permit, Because if you had a child on one of those marches and they got killed by a car, the school got to pay you. That's not the easy thing to do. But they did, Marched by the White House, and nobody saying anything. Principal told them to go out and demonstrate in the playground. No. Everything you seeing, something's wrong with it. Okay, something's wrong with it.
Do you think that we're going to continue to see more of these protests? They've been happening every single day all across the country.
Yeah, because most of them are staged. Most of them are staged. You know, I've been protesting all my life. I got 10 children, 13 grandchildren. They just don't get up one morning and say, I'm going to demonstrate. The easiest thing in the world to find out what a child going to do, because they talk. They talk. I mean, we're stupid enough in America to believe the Ku Klux Klan determined public policy. Most of them can't read. Most of them can't write. And when I got ready to run away from slavery, the sheriff going to ask me for my letter from R.I.P. I just take any letter because they couldn't read. Show it to them. This is what this is about. But we so filthy ourselves. I spent millions of dollars walk out with my life. I got to go too. I'm just as dirty as they are. When I get on the plane next week and go to Budapest, round trip, first class, $42,000. I pay tax on that, which buys bullets, which drop on little children. So when they fall on your children, why are you upset? That's what this is about.
Jim.
Well, this is a moment where racial bigotry and autocracy come together. That's why the moment is so. He's a racial bigot and an autocrat. So I think we need a pledge of resistance. I think clergy need to go to sheriff's offices and say, if you're not going to be held accountable by Washington, clergy will hold you accountable for your policing in this town. When they register Muslims, Christians and Jews should be in line registering as Muslims. When they want to arrest undocumented people, we should force them to arrest them inside our churches and not home alone. There's got to be a pledge of resistance.
I mean, in fact, you see the police chief in L.A. who said, we're not going to help you when it comes to rounding up
the mayor of Minneapolis said last night, we're not going to help you. So we got to do resistance. So to me, it's faith, resistance, healing, yes, but you start with resistance. This is a moment for resistance, and we all got to make our own pledge of resistance.
Kickstart your day at 7 and get the news you need from the perspective you want. News 1 Now with Roland Martin. Every weekday morning at 7 on TV 1.